Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a bad time making what felt like backward progress, and ended the session feeling unsure of what I was doing with myself. Today, unsurprisingly, I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm fresh again, and let's reflect on what's going on. So there is, what's that called? Stellar Odyssey, the level I just left, has a very demanding room in it that I'm currently in, which involves many moves that are all individually hard to do, and they all have to be done at once. And then there's a kind of mysterious thing at the end of it with a seemingly open air one of these. Okay, well, you know what? If I want to do an open air one of those, perhaps I'm overestimating the difficulty of that. Okay, see, I missed it there. Yeah, it'll be from falling, and it'll be onto a moon block. Where's some random moon block I can mess with? Let's find a little practice zone just to simulate what that could be like. I think Expert is set in a place that has... that is on the moon. Here we go, that's a moon block. Gravity's lowered here. So can I tell, like, what a corner boost on a moon block is like? That was a air super. Oh boy. I'd kind of like a smaller one. An exact shape match would be great, but I'm not going to get that. This is actually stable ground. Simulating this might not actually be the easiest thing. This is the wrong direction. That was kind of a corner boost, but not really. That's the wrong shape. Let's do it here, like this. Hope that springboard doesn't get in the way. Okay, you know what? This is not very encouraging. Okay, I got it there. Yeah, so I mean, we can see how reliable that move is going to be. Extremely not. Yeah, like if that's the move I'm planning to do... Now, that thing that I was doing it on, hypothetically, had spikes on top. I don't think that'll make any difference whatsoever, because I don't touch those spikes prior to doing the move that I'm doing, as long as I pull it off correctly. I keep being too high. So that was a boost. Was it enough of a boost, though? Like, what does a well-aligned boost look like in terms of distance? That was a super... Okay, the place where I just was had some decent areas for this. That's a bench. Alright, so first little bit of this is just going to be fiddling around in the lobby, thinking about things that are happening. I think today I am happy to do Honeyzip Inc. See what the silver strawberry procedure there is like. Okay, so I'm going to hold no direction. I held no direction and I went that far. Okay, so like, if I hold left during this... I mean, okay, so let's hold left continuously. I get there, so that is about... Well, with that amount of drop, hold on, let's do this again. Was I holding left the whole time? I don't think I was. So I go like right through this little gap in the background. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tiles. I would like to measure the difference. If I can manage to get this to happen. Isn't there like way in the... Show me a map. What's my map button? That's it. There's a kitty way up there that I've already petted. I would be happy to do it again, but it's a little out of the way. None of these moon blocks look particularly small or convenient. This one's, I don't know, close enough to the right shape. Well, but gravity's lowered here. Now... Okay, I got that. Well, but gravity's lowered here. Well, alright, I saw the shape of that. Now here in lowered gravity... That's a super. I can tell by the sound, at least, what I'm actually doing. Am I too far away? That was a super. I think I am getting an extra boost from it being a moon block. Yeah. So right, moon boosts mean... actually, no, hold on. Right, that's a moon boost. So you contact the side of it, but get pushed up to the top, so you both push it forward and end up actually on top. That's very specific. But yeah, that's how it is. Like, it's not just doing... Oh, that's fun. Oh boy, okay, I'm trying to do things here. Well, that's not... Okay, so I'd have to be... Anyway, none of this really matters that much, other than showing that I think I have the right idea in that spot, and also that it's going to be extremely hard to pull off if I ever end up there actually making a real attempt at it. This is expert, I want intermediate. So let's go to Honeyzip Inc. and see what the silver strawberry process there looks like. What my heart wants right now is to go play 74 for a while, maybe get lucky and conquer that, or find a second breaking point in it, just so that I know the status of that. And then to return immediately after that to... wow, the name of this level does not stick in my mind. Stellar Odyssey. That is what I think I desire to do. But with a short vacation to play with some bees first. Can I identify the beehive from here? Could that be a beehive? It could. Except it's the wrong color. The beehive is yellow, as a beehive tends to sometimes be. Alright, so I'm looking for a yellow level. Is it way down low? It might be this? It's this. No, it's this. It's definitely right here. Watch me be wrong about that, but I'm like pretty confident that's the one. How good is my years-old memory at this point of what the intermediate lobby is laid out like? Hey, I got it! Okay, so that's just a regular purple block that happens to be yellow. Alright, let's do it. Hey, you know what? Look at this, 89 deaths for the entire level? What is that number? Did I even play this? This is where my standards have gone. Buzz! Whee! Except those are actually Z's, because that's also how you would draw them at that size. Alright, let's buzz. Right, so there's a weird zipline thing. This is not the beehive level that gives me infinite climb. That's a later one, which I probably will not get to in my silver process. Really, I'm not going to Watchtower at all. Of course I am. This looks wonderfully simple. Yeah, this looks like... wow, there's like nothing going on here compared to my current standards. Yeah, I still messed it up, that's okay. I wasn't sure of the angle. Hop, get... I mean, this is the basic mechanic tutorial first, of course. But oh, this is nice. This is a good vacation. And listen to the happy, jaunty music. Very pleasant. Part of me wants to try to remember what moves were available to me at intermediate level and restrict myself to using only those. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, I think that is what you wanted. Except a little different. What? Grab, drop, dash, re-grab, here we go. Nice and simple. So from here, yeah, that's what I figured. Zipline super. Okay. If I just zip normal... Do I lose stamina climbing on this thing? Whoa! If I jump off, I'm not re-grabbing it. Okay, that's good to know. Sounds like you're saying take that over there, and also over there, or just that's where it is. What's happening here? Is this a strawberry room or something? Because I can just go to the right immediately. There is not a watchtower. Is this a central hub? What is happening here? This is a central hub. Am I collecting keys? What is we doing? Yes, I'm collecting keys. Okay, how many do I need? Are they skippable? Is there like an extra strawberry key or something? Clearly I have no memory of the structure of this level. Alright, so that's 3 exits so far. No, this goes further up. There's a key, okay. I could be getting these now, but I'm just kind of touring. So here's one lock. Ah, I see. 1, 2, 3. And then the thing that I'm getting pointed at is for going straight up. That's its purpose. Okay. So 3 locks on the way there. But there are also right exits here. Are there more locks higher up? There's a key. The spaciousness and also smallness at the same time of these rooms is just like messing with my head something fierce. I am not in an nearly impossibly small spike hallway at all times, where the room has to be done in one continuous motion. Wait. Okay, this honey is boiling. That honey is a perfectly normal temperature. Or maybe that's water, actually. I think there are more keys than locks. So do I only need 3 keys and then the extra one is for... Let's gather them all. For one thing, to evaluate the general difficulty of doing that. Whoa, boy. Okay. Oh, that's funny. I mean, I can practically see the whole room, so I don't see a reason to watch tower here. Oh boy, I'm just... This one has weird timing. Okay, that's something like what I would want. Okay, and then the springboard. Okay, this one is, this is a real room. Got key, it bubbles me, that's nice, alright. Yeah, alright, gotta collect all the keys I can get my hands on. And learn how many are actually necessary, because I think there's a strawberry that... Whoops, I did not do that right. Yeah, so the zipline timing is something that I'm just not doing so naturally. That's what this practice run is for. I'm being, like, very, very slow with it in general. Oh, this is fun, though. But... Too much boost. So, yeah, so it wasn't until I was actually in this level doing these things that I realized how much this vacation was needed. Like, just how... much better this feels to me compared to what I was doing. So this is a strawberry room. I suspect there are no keys here. Yeah. Just strawberry. You can fly away and be free. So where does this go? Behind another key room. Aha! And that's a one-way. Got it. Oh, that was the whole room. Okay, I did it. I didn't even look, I just did it. Alright. Also, am I seeing something going on here? This is absolutely climbable. Oh, up to a point. Oops. I want to touch that ceiling. It's a personal challenge. I did it! I found a secret little, water bear in the background. Hello, friend. So there was a secret like this in the level I was just in. I just saw one of these creatures, like maybe this is just like the bonus creature for finding a little hidden secret. So this sort of establishes that pattern. It looks pretty larval. Is that one of the bee larvae, maybe? Anyway, I have 2 keys. I can unlock the other 2 locks here. There were more keys to collect, weren't there? Like, I skipped one in this room, I think. Yeah, I haven't done this yet. Well, that goes down and up. What am I doing? I can do that. Let's assume that's what I'm doing. Wah! Okay, that worked out. Then... whoa! Alright, if I do a full jump, I can zipline afterwards. Okay. Did I not see a left exit out of this room? No, that metal stuff is solid. Right, okay. Like, this stuff. Okay. So I have a bonus key, and I think that's all the rooms now? I don't have a map I can consult, so I just have to rely on my memory. Did I get this key over here? Yeah, that was the first one. Okay, so if I take a bonus key with me... Yeah, right. How much level is there? Alright, so bonus key for strawberry, might as well take it now since I'm here. Be careful! I can't go... Oh, I broke the watchtower somehow. There it goes. I guess, like, the camera was placed out of bounds? Yeah, okay. So I can break this watchtower just by moving the camera up and then quickly activating it. Okay. I'm choosing not to use that for some reason. Is that really what I'm doing? No. Probably something more like this. Alright, let's be careful and look ahead. Just so I see the shape of what's coming up. Touch switches are involved. That's where I go right once I've hit all of them, and that is all of them already. Then this stuff... 2 ways forward. Why 2? Did I have a dash there? I think so. Where would it have come from? The bubble that I was in? Okay, I'm gonna have to not clown around like this on the real run. What am I doing with my dash there? Well, this is currently nothing. What should I do with my dash there? It says up. I mean, just dash up and to the right and grab the thing. And then I won't have a dash. There's a springboard there, that's what I didn't see, you sneaky little brown thing. Yeah, first time in my life I didn't see a springboard. That totally hasn't been a recurring problem. I think I'm aligned with it, I don't know why I moved horizontally. Okay. That's scary. Yeah, let me show you why it's scary. I'm intentionally restricting myself to basic moves for the most part, and feels nice not to have to think about all of the advanced stuff at all times. Like, I enjoy the advanced moves, but also they get tiresome. I do not want to boost there. Sure, I could totally wall bounce on that, but I shouldn't, and I won't. No boost. Whoa, okay, that... Oh, I was running out of stamina. Okay, noted. So I'm up high. Do I want to be? Yes, the heart is here. Okay, this will not be too bad, I think. It looks like there's an up. I should have gone there while I was in the area, but I didn't. That's okay. There's maybe a strawberry in that room or something. Alright, well, let's try this and see how it goes. Level is very gentle. Wow. What a contrast. Silver thing. Alright. Now let's be careful. Be careful. Gonna actually preview the rooms when the option's given to me. Right, so this was a diagonal dash that I did not do the first time, and I still just barely made it there. Right, some of these zipline drifting is a little scary in places. Alright, wave dash, catch the thing, jump on over with the boost. Fall down while it's still moving, get the thing, leave. Okay? Start here. That was, it worked. So don't worry about it. So no previewing this, just gotta do. Easy. There was not much to preview. I could basically see the whole room. So right, I need to hunt down 3 keys. Any 3 will do, and honestly, there wasn't a big difference in difficulty here. So I'll just do whichever I happen upon. This required... nothing too complicated, honestly. So I zip into that, I jump over, one comes up, I extended hyper on it, move the zipline, get into the bubble, get the zipline, get the touch switch, go there, fall down, spring, have key. Easy. The moving the zipline part there and not running into the spikes here are perhaps the hardest parts, and yeah, so if those are the hardest parts, again, nothing much to worry about. I almost missed that key, but only almost. There's another key up here, right? Yeah. Which room is this? Jump, jump, fall, dash. Grab bubble, dash. Do that stuff. Okay, this one is a little more action-y. Wah! I was too late. I almost did the right thing, though. Alright, and just like that, I'm right back to where I was. Okay, yeah, this level is wonderfully small and gentle. Okay, and there I did not prepare at all. Okay, well, let's actually prepare next time I'm there. Whoa! Whoa. 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 Ah! So I would have the option to switch to a different key if this one keeps giving me trouble. I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, so let's look. It's dropping this zipline and re-grabbing it. That's the tricky part. So don't fall down too far. I will want an up dash, not an up left. I'm pretty sure. Then the rest is pretty intuitive. This up dash to get to that spring is... it's fine. It's actually an up right. Okay. Like, this shouldn't be a problem. Okay. That was not as smooth as I wanted it to be. Okay. Everything worked out. Yeah, I probably will want to switch to a different key if I die again. Because that one is actually kind of tricky. Alright, so... this one sort of leads around to another spot. What do I think of the key challenge itself? I kept dying in this spot, but that's just the one spot. That seems fine. Okay. Ah, shoot, I did that too a bunch. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm switching keys. I mean, okay, well, next time I get to that room, let's try the lower right key. Actually, let's start with the upper right key, which leads to the lower right one. And if I'm happy with those, I'll just do the lower left, and then be done. And it does not take much time to get there. Nice little bite-sized level. So simple. Alright, so sure. Starting with lower... No, sorry, upper right. Well, that means I gotta do upper right. Okay. I can do that. Wait, is this, like, mid-right? What room is this? How many keys are there? Did I do this room before? Wait, where am I? I totally didn't do this room before. There's a spare key? Okay, well, sure, I can try this. So bubble into that, zip, dash up right. That is safe to ride all the way to the right, so don't let go until it's there. Fall down, bubble right, bubble super into that. Things move, zip left, grab key, looks simple. Now I have a bit of a race here. No, I don't, those toggle instead of returning. Okay. So this is a key I just did not get on my first run. So there are 5, there must be another place to spend one. I noted there was an open ceiling past the heart. Maybe there's a lock in there. Okay, so this room. Don't do that too late, and don't do this too early. Or maybe just do it from lower? That's an option. Can I tell the difference between traffic lights that return and ones that just toggle? I think they might have a visual difference, but this is one that returns. Okay, what keeps going wrong here? This. Just, even with a little tap jump, I gotta like grab that super low or something. I can handle that, just gotta remember, that's all. Sure. Okay, I'd like to be here. There. Okay, this room that keeps killing me. Climb down on the traffic lights block. Climb down. There we go, that did it. Okay. And that's the whole room. So it's very short, it's just the one thing I gotta remember to do, pretty much. Then this leads directly to the last right key room. One that I have not practiced in a silver context. Looks easy. And indeed it was. Alright. Cool, so that's all my keys. And there's like one room beyond this. That honey is boiling, watch out. Right, I can't... That honey's boiling, watch out. I guess I can keep doing this until all the keys are spent. But I'd rather get things moving this way. That honey's boiling, watch out. What is below me? I don't know and I don't trust, and I didn't leave myself a zipline. Let's go from the other side then. I'll be extra safe. Be careful. Well, okay, I know there's a platform here. I can see its gears. Right. So right, didn't bring an extra key for that. Nothing there. It looks suspicious, though. Okay, so right. There was a springboard I didn't see in this room, and this is like the second last room, isn't it? If I get... Oh, right. Broken watchtower. Okay, so extended hyper into that if you wish. I don't think that's even necessary. I could just jump and dash right and grab. But I like the extended hyper. Okay, drop off that. Get in the orb, dash into the thing, don't miss. Boost onto that, jump. Right, so jump early here and dash up right. Then fall straight down into the spring. Dash up into the thing. Fall into the bubble. One more zip line. I don't want to boost on that. Just climb up and gently jump. How many dashes do I have at that point? 1. And I want to use it here in the transition between that and this. No. Wait, do I? Or, right, or I can fall off of that and dash up right and get on that thing. I don't know what the down below route is about. Anyway, let's see if I can handle this. I didn't even do the extended hyper. Yep, I remembered what to do there. Okay. Yep, there we go, level done. Silver strawberry for me took like 10 attempts or something. That's probably below my average. I'm curious, I can totally take a peek at what's up here, right? It's a little hard to reach, but it's doable. I've totally done this before. Yeah, okay, so final lock for one more. I wonder though, is that a strawberry or is that something else that I never actually experienced? Well, I would have to look back to find out or see where all the strawberries are. Did I finish this level with an unused key? Would I have known when I was first going through the intermediate lobby? You know what? Alright, let's go check. Whoa, that was a... okay. That was fun, but deadly. Okay, so that lock is positioned such that I automatically use the key, so no saving that key to specifically get a different one. Is this the final strawberry? No, that's the middle strawberry. Was there another one? I think this is probably just for strawberry. But this is fine. I'm happy to check. This level is a delight to interact with. Whoop! Well, I missed the thing. That's not resolvable, is it? Nope. That's okay. Okay. That move is kind of vague. I guess I should probably just wait until I stop and then, you know, do something controlled rather than just sort of drop when I feel like it. It's fine. There's that down path that I wonder about, but that is not part of my goal here. I can come back for it after this. Okay, I can do that. So did I ever do this? I don't think I ever saw this. I think this is new to me. Yeah, I had a vague memory of having finished this level with a key unused. And I think that's exactly what happened. Okay. Well, while I'm here, while I'm checking things, this probably was in... I did not check my notes about secret rooms I hadn't found that people told me about before coming here. Is this a strawberry? Sure is. Okay. Well, since I did all the other rooms in the level, let's do this one too. I say just going in with no preparation. That's fine. Whoa. Okay. What was... what? Right. Okay, so... oh, they're different colors. The one that stays is the light gray, the one that reverts is the dark gray. I don't know how consistent that is, but in this room, at least that's how it is. Okay, right in the zip line, went back there. I just need to zip over there, and that's the entire thing. I've already done the... wow! I did that so well. Was I supposed to do something other than an extended hyper there? Something feels wrong about that to me. But anyway. Okay, well, anyway. Alright, this was exactly what I needed. Man, I was all worried about this process, but this was just a magnificently delightful level. A little bite-sized snack that landed in my taste buds perfectly. I'm happy. I'm feeling good. Alright, that hit the spot. Cool. So Honeyzip Inc. Silver is gotten. At this point, I'm not even particularly afraid of infiltration. It's a long level, yes. I could also temporarily skip it if I really need a bite-size silver strawberry as a break from other stuff. Supernautica, wasn't that level like really? That was one of my favorites in here, wasn't it? Is that the pinball bumper level? No, I'm thinking of a different one. I don't remember what Supernautica was. Man. Have I not had this exchange before? A lot of times. The tower, but not 16. Construction Conundrum. Wasn't that one kind of long? Yeah, sure was. Not as long as Infiltration, though. Square the Circle took me a really long time? Okay, I guess that one was big. Deep Blue is what I was thinking of. Then what was Supernautica? Supernautica! Super! The hammer level. Right. Okay, I remember now. It came back to me. I had to see Deep Blue first and let that take up the portion of my mind that I was assigning to Supernautica. Then Supernautica's allocation came back to me. Temple of a Thousand Skies. That was a twisty key finding level, I seem to recall. Midnight Monsoon. Whoa, that's a long time. I don't remember that one being huge, but apparently it was. Perverse Transportation. Pointless Machines. Oh, Pointless Machines. That's right. The truly spectacular. Well, that little carrot at the end of this list sure does make me want to get all the silvers. Oh man. Alright, this was a wonderful day. It has rekindled my fire. I will decide, okay, so basically like I have 3 appealing choices next time, and I'll let my mood carry me to either Infiltration Silver, if I feel like I want to do that. Return to Stellar Odyssey. Always takes me a moment, so I'm never going to remember the name of that level just right away. Stellar Odyssey, the hard room. Right at this specific moment, that doesn't sound so bad, honestly. That's the one down here, right? Or, the third option, which would be 74. I was also thinking, so I was considering another thing I could do that might be fun, the, like, really unexpected option. I was thinking of going back and replaying Cycle Madness B-side with a different route through it, so I would see, you know, put away the clutter in another order and see a new route through the thing. That's the Grandmaster level I did by far the longest ago, and I would not mind another run through it. So if I am in the mood for just, like, playing through a level I know I can finish, that is of a difficulty similar to my Frontier difficulty. Cycle Madness B-sides on the table, Super Luminaries on the table, because I don't have the official clear time in here. Since debug mode got involved. Sure, it was debug mode's action that involved it. I had nothing to do with it. That passive voice, placing the blame in the wrong place. Anyway. Alright, so mood will take me next time. Stellar Odyssey 74, Infiltration. Probably one of those.